Tension builds early as Hungaski and Reyes-Zavaleta explored the depths of the Trompowsky attack in 18 American Continental Chess Championship 2025 STD Round 10. On d4. Knight f6. This position is typical of Trompowsky attack. Bishop g5. Knight e4. Threatening knight takes g5. Bishop f4 played by Hungaski. On c5. On f3. Queen a5 check. On c3. Threatening pawn takes e4. Knight f6 played by Reyes-Zavaleta. Threatening pawn takes d4. On d5 played by Hungaski. On e6. Threatening knight takes d5. On e4 played by Hungaski. On takes d5. On takes d5. On d6. Knight a3. Bishop e7. Knight c4. Threatening knight takes a5. Queen c7 played by Reyes-Zavaleta. On a4. Hungaski wants to play. On g4. Knight bd7. Knight e2. King castled kingside. On h4. On b5. On takes b5 and increase their advantage significantly. King castled kingside played by Reyes-Zavaleta. On g4. Rook e8. Reyes-Zavaleta is aiming to play. Knight takes g4. On takes g4. Bishop g5 check. King f2. Bishop takes f4 and gain a significant edge. King f2 played by Hungaski. Knight bd7. Knight e2. On b5. Threatening pawn takes c4. On takes b5 played by Hungaski. Bishop b7. Threatening knight takes d5. Knight e3 played by Hungaski. On c4 it is novelty move. Knight d4. Hungaski is preparing to play. Knight c6. On a6. Bishop takes c4. On takes b5. Knight takes e7 check. Rook takes e7. Rook takes a8 check. Bishop takes a8. Bishop b3 and increase their advantage significantly. Bishop f8 played by Reyes-Zavaleta. Knight c6. Threatening bishop takes c4. On a6 played by Reyes-Zavaleta. Bishop takes c4. Queen b6. Queen d4. Hungaski is looking to play. Queen takes b6. Knight takes b6. On takes a6. Bishop takes c6. On takes c6. Rook takes e3. Bishop takes f7 check. King takes f7. Bishop takes e3 and increase their advantage significantly. On takes b5 played by Reyes-Zavaleta. Rook takes a8. Rook takes a8. Queen takes b6. Knight takes b6. Bishop b3. Knight fd7. Knight b4. Knight c5. Threatening knight takes b3. Bishop c2 played by Hungaski. On g6. On h4. Knight a6. Knight takes a6. Rook takes a6. Bishop b3. Rook a5. Rook d1. On b4. On takes b4. Rook b5. Threatening rook takes b4. Rook d4 played by Hungaski. On h6. On h5. King h7. Bishop g3. Bishop g7. Threatening bishop takes d4. Rook f4 played by Hungaski. Hungaski is aiming to play. Rook takes f7. Bishop takes d5. Knight takes d5. Knight takes d5. Bishop c4 and take decisive advantage. King g8 played by Reyes Zavaleta. On takes g6. On takes g6. Rook e4. King h7. Bishop takes d6. Knight takes d5. Bishop c4. Knight takes e3. Time to think, find the best continuation for Hungaski. Rook takes e3 is the right idea because Rook b6. Bishop c5. Rook f6. On b5. Rook f4. On b3. Hungaski have small advantage. Let's analyze the main variation. Threatening bishop takes b5. Knight takes e3 played by Reyes Zavaleta. Bishop takes b5 is not the best move played by Hungaski. Bishop takes e4. King takes e3. Bishop d5. Bishop d3. Bishop takes b2. On b5. King g7. On b6. Think carefully what is the best move for Reyes Zavaleta. Bishop c1 check is the right idea because King d4. Bishop b7. Bishop e4. Bishop a6. Bishop e5 check. King f7 still Reyes Zavaleta is losing. Let's proceed to the main variation. On b6. King f6. Pause the video and find the best move for Hungaski. Bishop e4 is the right idea because King e6. Bishop g3. King d7. Bishop takes d5. Bishop a3. On b7. Hungaski have small advantage. Let's explore the main line. Hungaski considers playing Bishop e4. Bishop c1 check. King d4. Bishop b3. On b7 and increase their advantage significantly. King f6 is not the best move played by Reyes Zavaleta. Bishop c7 slightly worse move played by Hungaski. Bishop c1 check. King f2. King e7. Bishop takes g6. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Reyes Zavaleta? Bishop b7 is logical continuation as Bishop e4. Bishop a6. Bishop e5. Bishop a3. Bishop f4. Bishop c5 check. Still Reyes Zavaleta is losing. Let's proceed to the main line. Bishop takes g6. King d7 is not the best move played by Reyes Zavaleta. Bishop f5 check. King c6. Bishop e4. A tough loss for Reyes Zavaleta, who resigned under pressure.